Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Gadget Nation with me, Adam Carruthers. Thank you very much for joining us, and we want to give a big shout out to the people here at Cool Cats in Taman Tun for hosting us. Great place, nice place to chill out, and of course for me to start showing you some stuff. I'm going to keep you updated on the world of technology, everything that you need to know right here on the show. So the question is, are you as excited as I am to start the show right now?
Casio Malaysia Sdn Bhd has announced several of new models in its Xilum series of digital cameras and also the Casio G-Shock GPW1000, the world's first with GPS and radio wave time calibration hybrid technology. The price range for both products start from 1,199 ringgit up to 3,259 ringgit. Asus has announced the new MemoPad 7, a 7-inch Android 4.4 KitKat tablet featuring a full HD IPS display and 64-bit quad-core Intel Atom Z3560 processor. Inspired by clutch bags and wallets, MemoPad 7 makes it the perfect everyday companion and fashion essential. Available now at local IT stores and Asus authorized resellers with a price of 999 ringgit. Jabra has announced the Jabra Sport Pulse Wireless, the world's first all-in-one training solution, combining an in-ear biometric heart rate monitor, immersive Dolby sound, and real-time voice coaching to inspire you to achieve the impossible. Jabra Sport Pulse Wireless will be on sale in stores from November onwards at a price of 799 ringgit.
Ooh, I've got some headphones to check out. Both of them, obviously, wireless headphones. Very, very excited. We got one from Jabra here, which we'll look at shortly. Let's focus on the one directly in front on top of the white box, which is from Sony. All right, I'm just gonna move this out the way to make it a little bit easier for me and take a look at what we have here. Very nifty little device. I'll talk about this later on, but it's the black one we have here. It's nice and sleek, as you can see right there. And obviously, this is great for you to walk around, for you to run around, etc. This can definitely do a very, very good job. And what I like is that Sony are just putting all the devices, connecting it all together, a lot of them having the same features, which is really, really cool. That ecosystem they're building is very cool. Now this one's got a very long name, unlike the Jabra. This is the Sony Bluetooth Walkman NWZ-WS615. I'm not going to repeat that entire thing because it took me a while to remember, but it's fine. Now, what do I like about this? Specifically, it fits my lifestyle. One thing I've been doing quite a lot is running. I like running, trying to get fit, you know, keep healthy and all of that. And something like this is very useful. Why? Because my phone is big and I don't want to lug it around, etc. to listen to my music. So this has two options. One, you can play music locally. It's got 16 GB inside. So obviously, hook it up to your computer, USB it. It's very simple, and then you can just choose what tracks up to 16 GB onto this right here. So if you're creating a running playlist, etc., obviously that goes a very, very long way. Now, you can also connect it via Bluetooth. Obviously, that affects the amount of playtime. So if you're going to be using it locally, you're talking about 8 hours. But if you're going to go over Bluetooth, it's about half of that. It's about 4 hours, give or take. Now this is also waterproof, so you got the interchangeable earbuds as well. So if you're going swimming, you can actually put this on and listen to music. However, if you're worried about, oh, what about my phone, etc., like I said, connecting it to other devices, the Xperia phones, the high-end ones at least, are really good, very good waterproof phones. So you can stick it onto your phone, whatever, and then just start swimming. It's up to you. That's why I like the connectivity. This, in case you're wondering, is a remote. So you hook it up to whatever you're using in terms of running or if you're just walking around, etc. It's got the very basic controls: play, volume, next track, previous track, etc. So obviously, a lot of thought has gone into this. Very practical, more than anything else, from these bad boys right here, and I'm rather impressed. So we'll take a look at these. What about the Jabra? So what we have here are the Jabra Revo Wireless. Very cool, very sleek. Obviously they look very different from the Sony, so it's two very, very different practical designs, as you can see. So, stick it on, and I can't really hear myself right now. I can't hear myself really talk. It blocks out ambient noise very well. So, again, these are two very different devices. It's got the memory foam here, which is nice. It's got a very young and I'm not sure how, it's edgy, I think might be the word in terms of design. I mean, if you look in the interior, you can see how it's labeled for each side. We got right and we got left right there, as you can see. These are collapsible, so they can fold up like such, and it comes with a bag which is inside the box for you to carry around. And they are very nifty, so we just expand these out again. As you can see, they've got this design on the outside, so you can actually answer your calls, etc. You can connect via NFC, press it, you can skip tracks, volume, circular motion. So there's all sorts of commands you can do just by touching this side right here. Very cool, so you can just go like that, like that. It may look a bit weird if people see you on the streets, whatever, but once you get used to it, it's also very, very useful. Now, these are wireless, but they also come with a cable, so you can connect these up and become wired headphones as well. So obviously in that sense, the sound is going to be better, and it is better if it's wired. But again, that's entirely up to you. In terms of the usage you get out of these, we're talking 12 hours or so. It's pretty nifty. It's not too shabby. Micro USB charging, so very simple. You're getting better battery life out of this than you are out of that right there. Now you can also use these as basically your headphones for your phone as well, so you can start answering calls, which is something which you can do on the Sony, although obviously two very, very different looking devices. Lots of features in this. It's very comfortable to use. It's very easy to walk around. These are great if you're going to go traveling because it blocks out the ambient noise pretty well. They can fold up, very easy, very portable as well, and very different to these. So what do I think about it in closing? I think it's both very, very nifty. Now, these are slightly more expensive. Obviously, they're a slightly more luxurious item, in my opinion, because of the memory foam, etc. $799. The Sony, on the other hand, more practical than anything, and it's $699. Really depends on your lifestyle. I think these are great for traveling around. These are great if you want to look a little bit more stylish, perhaps, and nice and white, although they're probably going to get dirty pretty easy. They got very nice sound, very cool. Both got NFC, both got lots of technology inside it. But if you're more of a practical person, the Sony is $699. It's waterproof. You can even go swimming with it. So if you're into running or athletic stuff, this could very well prove to be the better option for you, especially this. You don't need to take your phone out if you're going running, etc., because you can locally store music onto this bad boy right here. Both worth checking out, so give it a go. One from Sony, one from Jabra. I'm now going to listen to some music.